my
Yeah,
most valued asset.
what if your children are ginger?
You know what's funny is
Not your
my
children?
well, my brother always made fun of my sister for being a ginger, and she said, "Jason, you keep talking. Your firstborn's gonna be a fucking ginger." And guess what happened? His firstborn's a fucking ginger.
Well,
Wah,
goddamn.
wah.
Dude, it was so funny.
One of the great justices of the world is my dad. I mean, he's my stepdad, but I call him my dad. He's always been bald. Not always been bald, but like like he went bald early. I think it was like 30, 25. He just shaved it off. Um, so my sister has relentlessly made fun of him for being bald his whole life, and now her husband is going bald. And it is just awesome. Just great to know that she has to deal with that now. It's not even a big deal. Like I feel like being bald is like an overly like people talk about it when it's really not that big of a deal. Like a
It's
lot of
only a
people are bald.
Yeah, it's only a big deal if
But
you're like trying to like desperately fight against it. Like if you're balding,
yeah,
I feel like it's that one window where it's like, dude, like stop trying to
yeah,
hold on. I know the sides of your head are just fighting for all they're
yeah.
worth, but like the
There
bald
are
hairstyle,
I'm
that's
having the
fine.
skullet for days.
there are plenty of people who like are considered like handsome men who are bald. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a
What?
weird.
I mean, we have Will Smith in the chat right now. So like,
Is he bald right now? I thought he has like some hair on
well,
the You
in
mean Will
Suicide
Smith's
Squad,
husband?
and no,
Black
shut
guys don't
up.
count. Black guys don't count.
What do you
They
mean?
look good no matter what. They do. It's different. It's different.
Look, man, it's about that self confidence. It's about that self confidence.
I realized that like about fashion. I was like, I could not tell like good fashion from bad fashion, and I'm pretty sure most people can't. I think it largely just comes down to like the confidence of the person wearing it.
Absolutely.
It's like, yeah, like I've seen people like not wear like great outfits, but like the way they're wearing it, it's like shit, dog.
Yeah, it's like you're
You
going
know what you're
off.
doing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
that's
know.
the.
Sometimes it's like modern art. Have you seen modern art?
I wish I didn't, but
Yeah.
yes.
It's
There's certain
fucking
things about modern art
terrible.
where I'm like I don't want to be that guy. Like, oh, Eli, you're just a religious guy. I wishes we had like medieval painting. And it's like, look, I don't know how to tell you this, but those were way better than a lot of modern art.
Dude,
Yeah,
I don't
like
dude,
care. I don't care what kind of crazy like shit is happening. It's just I don't know.
I can look at those paintings and be like, "Oh my gosh, like there's a vision and like it's so beautifully done." Like I'm able to intuit what the artist was trying to get at. And then if it's just like a bunch of random ass lines on a painting, I'm like, "Well, shit, like I can see it's like, okay, there is technique, there is a message. It's not accessible to anybody though. Like it's just, oh, I paid
Yeah.
$3 million for this. Cool.
Like
Like,
if anyone goes into like St. Peter's Basilica, they're gonna be like, "Holy shit, this is amazing."
yeah.
But if anyone like sees a thing in modern art, they're gonna be like,
And that's not even
like,
like all modern art is bad. Like Andy Warhol, I love Warhol stuff. Like it's
yeah,
very, very cool, but like there is technique and it is interesting and shit like that. But then you have some like Jackson Pollock, and I'm like, you could have stopped at like two or three of those, man. Why the fuck did you keep on going?
yeah.
Like I don't know. It's give me the give me things where I'm like, oh, like you're depicting something.
Yeah.
But what do you think about modern art, Chris? Yay or nay?
Uh, Not a fan.
oh,
I I think the key that you're missing is you got to be high.
Shit, you're so
It's
right,
true.
Chris. Oh,
I mean, if you see all those Jackson Pollock paintings when you're stoned out of your mind, I think they might make a lot more sense.
Fair. And
That's true.
do you know what?
That's
So
true.
I just moved, and I went to the local Harris Teeter, and this is the setup, like from left to right: Harris Teeter, weed dispensary, Chinese restaurant. And I'm like, they knew what they were doing.
That's a
Based.
pretty baller setup.
Get the
That is
groceries,
kind of
get the
gross.
weed, get the dinner, head
Get the
back.
takeout.
Yeah. And it's like, all right, we're cleaned up here.
So I don't like do any substances or anything like that. I also don't drink. It's just like that my lifestyle. But I have heard, and I have a question. I don't know if who's done marijuana, but I'm assuming at least one of you have. I've heard that it's fun to do like channel surfing on TV while you're high. Like everything is just like you're like, oh, that's fire, that's fire, that's fire. Like I've heard it makes TV more fun.
I don't know if that'd be true. It all kind of depends. Like I feel like I I usually do weed like once every like 3 or 4 months. So like I'm probably not the best person to speak on it. Um, but like it really depends on how high you are. Like if you're just a
I
little
guess,
high,
yeah.
I can see it. If you are like brain melting high, I feel like it would just be too much.
Yeah.
Like when you
Yeah, I've. My bad. Go ahead.
no, yeah, you go ahead.
I personally have never done a drug in my life. I know that might surprise a couple people. But when I was at Radford, I was around a lot of high people all the time,
Hmm.
and one of their favorite pastimes, at least one of my sisters, is that she would show her roommate who was equally high. She would show them porn parodies and convince
What?
her that they were the actual thing. Like, my sister's roommate has never seen SpongeBob a day in her life. So they put on the SpongeBob porn parody while they were high. And she was like, this is SpongeBob. And convinced her that that was actually SpongeBob.
Kind of awesome.
See, I don't know how high someone would need to be to get there. That seems insane.
Tabitha was a consumer, if you will.
Fair, like because for me it's like you maintain your mental faculties. It's just like it's harder to get to some information because you're very chilled out. But to just like do that complete brain wipe to where you're at the point where it's like, yep, that's SpongeBob. Nah, I don't know
It
about
was. I will say
Equally
that
Bob.
Tabitha is one of the biggest reasons I've never done
that.
any drugs. Because watching her is like scary sometimes.
Yeah, I could see that.
How does your sister have a name like Tabitha and you have a name like Connor?
My sister's name is Olivia. Her roommate's name was Tabitha.
Okay, okay.
Welcome, Jonah.
Thank you. Gotta
Did we know that Ryan isn't going to be here today, or is
Yeah.
he? Oh, okay.
But now we can actually start the recap. So let's see here. Listen, Connor, you haven't done it in a while. Would you mind?
Ah, fuck. I could try. Let's see here. I feel like not like a shit ton happened last time. We went back to the gate
Mm-hmm.
with Zell,
Very true.
and Zell was like, "Yep, that's turned off." I'm gonna look this over. You guys go over there. Right. I'll talk to some of you later. So we kind of broke off to do our own thing. Leo went to go talk to some of the freaking
Thetis
guard guys, Fetusaries, thank you,
With
with
Clarion.
Clarion, yes. And they talked about how they're batshit crazy, and you guys are freaking weird, and that's not what Zell wanted, you freaking weirdos. And the Fetusaries were like, huh, mayhaps you were correct in that endeavor.
My bad.
Uh,
Didn't
yeah.
know.
And then Petros and Faustus went to go talk to Gadsby. They had a nice little deep convo about people being shitbags during war. Um, Faustus profusely apologized, and then Gatsby made Petros cry, which was not freaking cool, man. But that's okay. And then I was upgrading our earrings and had a nice little chat with Minerva about what the fuck is Nether and how the fuck can we abuse it. And she was like, "Don't know, dog, but we'll run some freaking tests." And then we met back up with Zell. That was like, "All right, what'd you guys find out?" And we told him, "Look, dog, we don't freaking know what Nether is, but we could find out. Give me a couple." And he was like, "We don't got a couple. We need allies. We got to go fight the Herald." And we were like, "Hey, that sucks. We're not super popular. People don't really like us." But he was like, "There's got to be someone." So we came up with a plan to go talk to some people and get some freaking allies. And then he was
The
like, "All right, all you
allies.
go." He was like, "All you go away, Clarion and Petros, I believe." He was like, "You two come here."
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Look, dog, Chloe ain't doing so hot. And if the
Wasn't
time
I included in
comes,
that group?
Yep.
were you? Okay, I was actually super confused on who was there."
The people who had been in the Maiden's Council from the start were there.
Okay. Um, so yeah, you were there, and look, dog, you got to ask Chloe if it comes to it. Like, can you do it? You got the guts, you got the gonads, and no one really stepped up, which did not impress Zell. So he walked away and was a little upsetty spaghetti. And we then ended off on like the night before we went out. Leo asked for a little slumber party, and we all indirectly told him to go fuck himself by just not going to it.
Yeah. You guys were all so nice.
And then I went to go make a gun.
Mm-hmm. You did. And
That's where my recollection ends.
Yep. And that is where we can now pick up. As at this point, it is early in the morning on the 11th of Nuwidi. Lazarus, you've been working through the night with over a 30, I believe, rolled on this check for the construction of your weapon. So, as you fit the last piece together, you go ahead and spin the chamber of the weapon as you move it around in your hands. You have had bullets constructed, but of course, there is one that is very special. As you look at it, pulling it out of its mold, Lazarus, you finish inscribing the runes of returning onto it. This pure Zostrium shell. And as you slot it into one of the chambers and look at it, you think it's ready. As your gun, Indignation, has been forged.
Where's Faustus?
Where is Festus?
I don't know. He's probably just chilling with the some of the soldiers.
Gotcha. You gonna go get him?
Yes.
Okay. Then, Faustus, early in the morning, as you're chilling with the soldiers over breakfast, you see Lazarus, I'm guessing, like, jog up to you?
Yeah, I was gonna kind of just be standing there all menacingly.
Okay.
What's going on?
Do you want to test something out?
Yeah, all right.
All right. You can stand right there if you want. Okay, maybe not like... I need to watch the backdrop. Not next to the soldiers.
Yeah, I'll go stand over somewhere where I'm by myself.
Are you
Okay.
gonna shoot him?
He has a shield that I reinforced with magic.
You have a gun.
It's reinforced
I-
with magic.
I will bunker.
Okay.
That'll give me.
I will be
how much
aiming
is-
at the shield. So...
Gotcha. Then,
Okay.
are you wishing to try and fire?
Yeah, let me read this real quick.
Firstly, go ahead and roll 1d4.
Oh boy. Oh
to
boy,
see
oh
if
boy,
you
oh
get
boy.
The bullet.
The bullet.
Oh,
Oh no!
Hey, so you got anything else you can add to that, Faustus?
So,
I mean, I have 3/4, so I have +5.
so now,
So I have.
roll with an
27.
extra +10 to hit, Connor.
Okay.
So it's a +21. So go ahead
Okay,
and roll.
so
there we go. Okay, so it's plus 21, 39. Or 29.
29. Does a 29 hit you, Faustus?
It actually it does. It's closer than you might think, though. I have 27 AC
Yeah, against ranged attacks, right?
against ranged. Yeah.
Well, it's a Zostrian bullet, so Connor, go ahead and roll your damage. Remember, you automatically base have an extra 2d10 force, but since it's the Zostrian bullet, another 4d10 on top of that. So
Whoa.
roll 7d10 plus 6.
hey, so maybe this wasn't a good idea.
47.
47. And I believe Faustus is a smaller than size huge. So,
Yeah, he is.
I'm a huge guy.
what does it look like as you are getting ready to fire, Lazarus?
I'm gonna do that thing where you pop the chamber out and rotate it so that I know it's the Zostrian bullet, even though I know it was complete chance here. But, and then I'm just gonna look at Faustus, aim straight at him, cock the hammer back, and all of the runes on the side of the gun are just gonna start to like build up, almost like the Death Star laser. And then I'm just gonna fire, and it's gonna be really fucking loud.
Gotcha. Then, as you fire, the burst going off, Faustus, you feel the energy impact your shield, and some of it actually goes through as you are sent flying backward. You actually get pushed 5 feet backward due to the recoil, Lazarus, is that's part of your gun. It's so powerful. When you make an attack roll, you send yourself 5 feet back in a horizontal line. And as you come to a stop, Faustus, you find yourself on the ground, prone, breathing heavily. That was a shot.
It worked.
Yeah! I'm gonna run over to him real quick. No. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right.
I will extend a hand to help him up.
What's that thing made out of?
You know that half a pound of Zostrium I had?
Uh-huh.
How much did I use? I used all of it?
Yes.
I used all of it.
Right. On the gun or the bullet?
Yes.
How many shots does it have?
You know, I mean, the gun itself has 6, right? Or 4.
It has 4.
What is it? It's 4. But one of the bullets is a little special one that I somehow managed to hit you with. Somehow. There's no way I could have possibly have known.
Right. I guess you definitely didn't know that one was gonna hit me. Well, it
No,
looks like it's
nope.
got some. Looks like it sent you back a little bit, so you know,
Yep.
might want to be ready for that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's me. I'm ready for
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I know. All right, well, be careful while you point that thing, I guess.
Yep. I'm assuming I crafted a holster for this.
Yes.
I'm gonna holster it.
Okay. You holster your gun.
I'm sure that woke up the others, because that was really loud.
Yes, Petros and Clarion, you hear a boom echo throughout the interior of this place that ripples out in all directions.
Immediately going to find what that was.
Yeah.
Then,
I'm assuming.
yeah, as you go to that spot, you can see Lazarus and then Faustus, who seems to have gotten hit by something.
What the fuck was that?
A new
Uh,
gun, a new weapon. I don't,
A
it's
weapon to surpass
almost
Metal
like
Gear.
a.
yeah. Deny your fist its purpose. It's it's a cool gun that I made. I'm calling it a gun, maybe a firearm. I'm still tinkering on the names.
And you shot Faustus with it?
He always wants to help me with tests, and frankly, I didn't know how I was going to go.
So, you took an experimental weapon and shot it at your friend.
What we did with my Stark launcher.
True.
Was I? I don't think I was present for that.
You were not.
You what?
Oh yeah,
This
no,
is
that's
That's just
normal?
how we roll.
this is not the first time we've done this. No,
God, why?
he likes to help me.
There are better ways.
It's more fun this way.
Fun for who?
You had fun, right, Faustus? I'm gonna pat him on the chest.
I mean, I would love it if someone could heal me a little bit, but
Oh yeah, I could probably do that for you, buddy.
Minerva walks by as she's come forward as well, and she'll hit you for 70 hit points of healing.
yay, back to full.
So I'm assuming that it works.
Oh, oh,
Felt
it
like it.
works.
She gives like Faustus like a look up and down. Did it hurt?
Yeah, that one hurt pretty bad, and I'm pretty good against people firing stuff at me. So
She nods and says, "Right. Well, try not to fire that at Faustus again, or really anybody, Lazarus."
Yeah, that was it wasn't. Yeah, no, you're right.
And she sighs, and as she passes you, she whispers in your ear, Lazarus, "Good fucking job," and keeps moving.
Haha. Right, we have allies to get, right? Everyone's focused on me.
I believe we're going to gates first, and then allies.
Yeah,
Wasn't that the plan?
I think so. Let's see.
Yeah. Because where are we? Oh, we're all the way over here. Okay. So, are we wanting to run to this one? Because then we're going to Varos, right? Or Breoa. Not Varos. That's wrong.
that's what everyone agreed upon.
Yeah, we're going to Varos, Iverdal, and Proeliad, and we're supposed to meet Zell at Iverdal at the end of the month, right?
Mm-hmm.
um, didn't mean to do
I know what you're thinking, Jonah. And yes, I like it.
that. uh, yeah. That's a distance and a half. Do we have a way of traveling that quickly? Because we can't teleport.
Oh boy, do we.
Are we actually going with the Lazarus mobile?
Do you have a better idea?
No. I
Sounds
just think
perfect
it's
to me.
hilarious. All right, what order do we want to go?
uh, so if we're gonna end in Iverdal, I don't see why we like almost like a counterclockwise circle, if you will.
Mhm. So the two gates, Varos, but we got to get to Braella.
Yeah.
So
Where's Braella? Am I not seeing it? Am I
far
blind?
north.
It's the proverbial
Oh.
north.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the outlier. If it
Um,
was just these four, I would be fine.
Or if you had chosen like courage as well.
Yeah, should have
Do we have
sent
a
him to
map with
Braille.
coordinates?
We can't teleport.
I wasn't gonna teleport us.
Were you going to launch us from your box?
Now that's an idea.
I feel like that's almost more noticeable.
That would be something. Well, no. I was gonna say if I can get the coordinates, I might be able to like catapult us like we did when we were up Shit's Creek and we needed to get to Yorder.
Was that? I think that was a form of teleporting, right?
I remember us flying through the air.
The plan was to partially fly through the air, yes. Teleporting was partially involved. If you wanted to just do the full rocketry launch,
The yeet.
the yeet.
I mean, I don't see why we couldn't.
Because from the math I recall, getting to the next one would be what, like 5 hours with the Lazarus mobile?
Thereabouts, yeah.
Okay. And then probably.
Lazarus would be a tired boy when he arrived, but he'd get there.
Am I capable of that?
I mean, you are an Aether Soul. You can sustain a lot of punishment. Pulling a ton going at that speed is difficult, but theoretically not impossible.
I'm mostly talking about my Thalagar.
Um, what for the like
The exhaustion.
I mean, the exhaustion could happen in many different ways as well. Like, it's not like I am already taking off the playing field. You gaining levels of exhaustion. This is just like a drain effect of like a wish spell or other mechanics in 5th edition. Because again, you are. This is a lot that you're trying to undertake.
Okay.
We can also do your yeet strategy. I don't know what the landing strategy for that would be.
I mean, I have Featherfall. The landing strategy would be a little interesting.
I have Featherfall too. You can see Chloe has arrived and she's been listening in on this conversation.
I could also, well, it would only be a 10 by 10 area, but I could, give the ground the softness of, a feather or something like that.
Could you make it bouncy?
Yeah, I could try.
That would be cool. I'd like that.
So which way, Lazarus Mobile, or are we rocketing off into space?
It's up to you guys.
How-
Got to make a choice.
How well cloaked or how noticeable would be launching ourselves through space be?
I mean, in all fairness, if I looked up in the sky right now and there was 7 people rocketing across the sky, my eyes would probably not see them.
I guess it depends on how high up we go, but yeah.
What is the trajectory?
Yeah, like, what are we talking about? Low orbit or just like plane level height?
I'm imagining just like 50 feet off the ground, like really close.
Oh, so
Oh yeah,
just like a
we're gonna
fucking
base
bullet.
jump. Yeah. We're gonna base jump. Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
50 feet off the ground running into a couple mountains on the way.
That's fine.
Some particularly tall hills.
I have an
mean-
idea.
Okay.
Petros, would you be able to give all of you the speed of me? I mean, you guys would get a lot tired way faster than me, but
I think it just has to be a singular
Mm-hmm.
item. So I can't do like multiple people. I could only do that on one person.
And
okay.
how
Well, I
long
mean,
does
we could
it
still
last?
use that because like Clarion can make himself lighter. Like Petros is already pretty light. You could just use that on me, and then that would like, I guess, help lighten the load a little bit.
Yeah, we got Minerva and Chloe as well. And Leo.
Yeah, but
I
I mean,
mean-
it's still lighter.
Doing the math, out of character, I would definitely never say this in character. Chloe and Minerva are probably no heavier than 150 pounds. Leo, probably soaking wet, is 180. So that's only like, it's only like an extra.
Leo is 190 pounds.
That's still not a whole lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I dyslexic? This sucks. There's an extra 400 pounds. And knocking out Faustus, who would definitely be the heaviest of all of you,
Yeah.
would definitely lighten the load.
True, like IRL, the heaviest of them all.
However, Minerva can also cast polymorph as well.
That too.
Yes.
Yeah, just turn herself into like a fly.
Or like a
I
squirrel
love that
because
trick.
they don't take fall damage.
I love
Yeah.
that. It's God's funniest joke.
It is.
That is hilarious.
Squirrels
In all
do not
fairness.
take fall damage.
I know.
In all fairness, he said I would be tired. He didn't say I'd be like, like
Near
dying.
Yeah, but the thing is, you gotta pick it up and do it again like 2 days later. So
If even. And also we might be in for a fight. We'll probably be in for a fight
Yeah, that is
that's what
true.
worries me.
when we get there. So we need at least some capability.
Dude, oh my gosh. I'll just rocket us off into space. Actually, do you want to fall from my box? I might be able to pull something like that. We needed a miracle last time to do it, so I don't know how well time.
Well, the miracle was whopping Helmuth with the projectile.
Yeah. I don't know how well putting us inside of the box would work.
It would have to be like you, and then we just hide in your pocket dimension.
Didn't we already try that? Like
No,
asking
we
if we
have
could
not.
do that?
We
I mean,
did-
we've
yeah,
asked about it.
you said there'd be no oxygen or anything.
We can hold our breaths.
Why can't you all just fly? It makes things so much easier.
I mean, I can for like a minute.
What if we dug like a canal to where we're going, went back to where we started, got in a boat, and then
Damn, he's really cooking.
Oh, wow.
This might be our best idea. Ooh,
yeah.
Guys, what if
idea.
we make a Minecraft ice road and we get a boat and we just go?
I have an idea.
Okay.
What if Petros, you one time you gave yourself the constitution of Helmuth, right?
Yeah.
Could you not do something similar to me? Give me the stamina of Zell, mayhaps?
I was actually thinking that too.
Uh,
Now, would that actually like sap Zell's strength?
Is that how your powers work?
no, I don't think so.
I'm fairly sure it's like linking things together.
Well, then we'll do it to someone
Yeah,
that we
no,
don't like.
it's just I select an aspect of an object I wish to impart into another. Doesn't
Okay.
say that I literally take that out of.
We also could pick a different material. We don't have to do Zell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we could do Zoria for all that matters.
Let's not draw
Uh,
attention to that. Let's not poke that beehive.
see, what is
But
someone
Jonah,
or
the flesh
something?
bees desire your flesh. Don't you
The
know?
flesh bees can fuck right off.
I don't like
What
the
is
sound of flesh bees.
what is something we know that has fantastic stamina? We could just do a horse. That's a crazy idea.
I mean, honestly, I mean, horses are, as far as things go.
Y'all,
Am
we
I
need to
more
pick something
stout than a
better than a
horse?
horse. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, what are the super horses that Zell makes?
Oh yeah, the Bosporan horses.
Yeah. Those things that we rode like for a week straight
Yeah,
Dude, there we go.
that didn't like
Give
get
you-
tired at all.
Yeah.
yeah, the 9 foot tall super horses.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they have to outrun Bosporan death lions. So
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
you've
I
never met
Whatever
a
don't.
those are, I
Bosporan
like
death
those.
No, I
lion.
haven't, and I'm not sure I ever want to.
Yeah, one nearly TPK'd the They Will Not Grow Old party.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they ran away.
Understandable. How did they run fast enough?
They
Or death horses
sacrificed.
or something.
Yeah, they sacrificed their horses and said, "Eat."
Ah, so you don't have to run faster than the lion, you just have to run faster than the horses that you cripple.
Oh yeah, they broke their legs and ran.
Uh-huh, yeah, I figured.
So upsetting. Well, yeah, why don't we just do something like that?
I mean,
How
yeah.
long
Like,
does your linking last, Petros?
actually, I don't know. Let's see.
Which I doubt it's permanent.
It does not say.
Is there a time limit on it?
It's
That's
about how
interesting.
much power he puts into it.
Ah.
Yeah. I mean, I can burn 1 to 3 charges.
How much time would 3 charges get?
Like, it also depends on the power of the creature.
Power of the creature, how well he rolls.
Yeah.
It depends.
Okay, well, that is an option. Alright, so we've got the Yeet Machine, the Lazarus Mobile. Yeah.
I'm
big-
thinking Lazarus Mobile with the stamina buff.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty solid.
Because the Eat Machine, I would have to make it, and that would take time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm willing to give it a shot if you're willing to try.
I have indeed.
Because I'm guessing it's not very likely that they have any of those Bosporan horses here.
I mean, here, probably not.
Yeah, on the other side of the continent and
I thought it was
in a
just
tiny
like
little
a pet.
village.
Doesn't. Oh, never mind. You meant like using them. I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
thought like Petros has to have a memory.
No. I meant like actually getting
Yeah.
some.
Yeah. Gotta fetch the horses.
Well, how long does a polymorph last?
Uh, let me see. Up to an hour.
Okay. And so it could polymorph into something really fast that could like, you know, fly. and
Polymorph
stuff.
into a Bosporan horse.
That is a
I
possibility.
guess an hour in.
Yeah. Give you a little bit of a break.
I was thinking like a dragon, and then we just fly there for an hour. But
Are you
That's
even
really,
kidding?
really noticeable.
that's fine. Who cares? If you have a dragon,
What?
no one's gonna see a dragon and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go fuck with that thing real quick." Like the police are not gonna be like, "Oh,
That is entirely untrue. I'm guessing Zoria would absolutely try and fuck with a dragon if she thought that it was us.
I mean,
Or
donkey would try and
Ishin.
fuck with
Or
a
any of
dragon."
the
You know what I
other
mean?
titans.
All right, let's try this. Let's fuck this pig, as my buddy says.
What?
Well, damn. So you're going to try and build like a chariot, a gondola to put people in then, Lazarus?
I mean, is there not like a carriage like anywhere in the city we're in?
I mean, there is, yes, if you're going at a few hundred miles an hour.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, if you want to hook up a wooden cart to a goddamn NASCAR car and run it around a flat, even track, I will bet my left nut that it will not survive 100 laps. It's
All
not
right, I
surviving
guess.
this.
I feel like a carriage is easier to make than a yeet machine, so yeah, I guess I can make a carriage.
All right. Are you wanting to sneak out of Ghislaine then and be building everything in like a field? That way you can all just hop on and get going when you're ready?
Probably a good idea.
That's good to me.
All right. Then
will I have time to do something while we're waiting for Lazarus to construct the thing, or is he
Yeah,
gonna
of
be really
course.
fast? Okay.
What do you wish to do?
I was gonna see if I could contact Xanthier,
Xanthier?
or
Okay.
or at least try and locate with the like. There's a tin dragon nearby.
Mm-hmm. And for that, well, let me check some of the wording for that. Yes. Then you wouldn't be able to contact him. Closest tin dragon you would detect on the dark ring, though.
Oh, that's not great. Wait, did Xanthier die?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Xanthier was one of them. That's not great at all.
Okay. All right.
Yep, there's only one of each of the metallics. But you
I
now
was hoping
know
I could
that
like
it's on the
talk to
dark
him
ring.
and he would know what to do.
Well, he kind of got factory reset thanks to the Battle of the
Yeah.
Burning Sky.
He doesn't keep his memories.
He'll get him back in a bit.
Okay.
He's
Just
just
like
a
a
baby right
child.
now, or an
Yeah.
egg.
Yeah, like baby.
Dude, baby Xanthier would be so cute.
Baby dragons, very cute. Very vulnerable, too. Gotta take good
Yeah.
care of them. Else you could fuck over an
Yeah.
entire world.
Uh-huh.
sounds like people are speaking from experience almost.
But, Lazarus, go ahead and make an artificing check for me.
Oh boy, oh boy.
You'll probably...
Natural 1.
Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Then,
About to be shit.
as you take the late morning, early afternoon, and begin to work, you probably would spend 50 gold pieces to like get material and nails and things, everything that you need to make this kind of chariot. And as you step back and everyone kind of looks at it, it has some pieces hanging off of it. The wheels don't look as round as you think they should. Lazarus is very good at apparently making weapons and armor and things of that nature. A wheel? It seems to have been beyond him. Like that, I think Lazarus, you went into this thinking, how hard could this be? And halfway through, you were like, what the fuck?
It's a good thing we didn't get that nat 1 on the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All your luck is used up.
Well, you know, and all of you stood there while I did this, so you have only yourselves to.
Damn. Yeah, I think
suppose
this,
anyone else has an artificing check that they could make to help fix it.
I think Chloe would walk over and put a hand on your shoulder, Lazarus. Is it done?
Perfect. It's perfection, Chloe.
Oh, okay. You know, in the past, you've made really incredible things.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up. But, I think getting aboard that would result in my death.
Lazarus is stroking his chin and gonna stop stroking for a second and give her a quick side eye. You you doubting my capabilities?
No,
Yes.
no, it's not doubt. It's just an observation of your product.
Well, we have 2 options.
Uh-huh.
We can get on,
Okay.
or we can start over.
Uh-huh. Right?
Anyone want to say something then?
I'm more inclined with the start over option because I'm in agreement with Chloe here. I think we would all die.
Great. I'm gonna Spartan kick the carriage and hopefully just shatter it.
Oh yeah, it completely shatters apart.
Maybe this time none of you will fucking stand there while I do.
Can we help the Lazarus build a better chariot?
Can Faustus make an Arcana check?
No.
Sure. Make an Arcana check.
Bang!
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Guys, please.
You got no idea how to help with the magic here.
I'll say I'll help collect materials. About it.
Faustus, hand me that board.
Faustus will hand him the board.
It's slightly cracked.
Guess we're starting over. I cast Mending. I can finally cast Mending. I've had that spell the entire campaign.
Well, you haven't been breaking things now, have you?
We only put things together.
I mean, we've been cracking some skulls.
So true.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, cracking some bones. We've been.
Once they're
Fix
dead, I
those
can bend the
motherfuckers.
skull. Um. All right, so you are attempting a restart of this project. Then,
Yeah.
is someone intending to help Lazarus in some way as he is building? Like the
Would you like me to use one of my charges to? I could give you the I
Dude,
don't
what
know
I'm about to say
the
is so
skills
OD.
of the skills of a fucking chariot builder or something.
That is actually OD.
That's fantastic.
I don't think I need that much help.
You can see Chloe's just gonna point to the pile. Really?
Give him the intelligence of literally anyone else.
I have as
Not
funny
to Sim
intelligence.
say
You
that.
can't say that.
I have +0 intelligence.
And still rolled better than you.
Yeah, I actually did.
Excuse me. If you had all my bonuses, I had a 16 artificing check.
Yeah, but you rolled a 1. So none of your bonuses matter.
Well, you know
Sure.
what? Again, maybe we stop standing around and we help Lazarus. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean.
Alright, I help and gather materials.
Okay. And Petros, what are you doing?
Uh, oh, I don't know.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's true. I don't really know what Petros would do.
Oh, I know what you could do, Petros. You can get under the carriage and help tighten some of those bolts, because apparently I don't do it well, and you're small enough.
All right, cool. That's what I'll do.
Clarion, what about you?
I guess I'll try and help with some of the magic stuff. I'm not
Okay.
super good at it, but
Then, Clarion, then go ahead and make an Arcana check for me. Just to
Okay.
see.
it's hilarious. I rolled a 17 plus 1, 18.
18, then with all of you combined, you can give the help action to Lazarus here.
I didn't know that was a thing, the help action.
Yes, it's
Mhm.
always been a thing.
It's okay, Eli. You're only, what is it, more than 80 sessions in to your D&D career?
Yeah, make sure you count the Crimson Storm.
Oh, I am.
Okay. I had never heard of the help
listed
action.
on
Well,
your,
how about that?
So you can make this next artificing check at advantage, Lazarus.
Much better. Still not great. Tools am I using?
Probably Tinkerer's tools.
Sick. Love to hear it. That's 26.
26. All right. You'll also need to burn 100 gold pieces
Fuck.
for this.
I can give you 100 gold.
I have more than enough gold. Don't worry about it.
But
Okay.
it will need to, the finishing touches will have to be put on tomorrow, because you already spent 50 gold on the failed attempt today.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're making such great progress towards our goals.
You are, kind of.
Only.
From a certain perspective, we are.
From another perspective, you aren't. It's all
You
about
know,
perspective.
as Thomas Edison would say, I did not fail to make a light bulb 100 times. Like, I just learned 100 ways to not make a light bulb.
Yeah,
So
but
we
Thomas
just learned
Edison
one
was
way
a
to
fucking
not.
thief, so.
We
didn't
learned
learn anything.
100.
Yeah.
We learned one way to not make a chariot. And you know what? That's not great considering the weight of multiple rings is on our shoulders, but
given that they're rings, I thought you were gonna say in our hands, but
That would
whatever
have been kind of
floats your
gas,
boat.
but
That would have been a bar if you said that.
Yeah.
you ever put rings on your shoulder? What? You must live a very strange life.
I guess so. Is there anything you guys wish to do the remainder of this day, as you'll probably have to camp out and do finishing touches in the morning? Or are you guys good with skipping to the next morning?
I don't have anything.
I don't think I do either.
Gotcha.
You go.
Then long rests for everyone,
Yay.
Yippee!
as the next day at about 10 a.m. you finally are able to finish the chariot, the 12th of Nuity.
All right. Anyway, let's hook me up to this bad boy.
And I think Chloe and Minerva are gonna begin to like hook you up a series of like straps and harnesses to make sure that you're not going anywhere. Everything has been reinforced multiple times. Very like heavy, durable wheels.
Sure, there's seatbelts inside too.
But yeah, you could have added seatbelts.
Oh, we didn't. Okay.
Hey, I'm not sure if you know this. Most chariots didn't have seatbelts.
I feel like we're gonna need them when. What did we calculate my top speed? Like 50 miles an hour
Yeah. Gotta go fast.
Man,
on a dirt road or something.
If you're taking main roads, I mean, there are about to be some very surprised peasants. I thought you were just going across open country.
I'm fine with whatever's fastest, man.
Straight line.
Okay. Would you have like old timey like racing helmets then too, so that a random bug doesn't blow out someone's eye?
I feel like a windshield would be nice.
You're asking too much.
Oh, windshield is too much.
Yeah, I'll say, well, through because I don't sleep. Yeah, everyone got racing.
Okay. Everyone got the helmets. Then at this point, you're ready to go.
Ross, you want to do the thing?
Yep, sure. And I will pour all 3 charges into this.
Okay. Go ahead and make an Arcana check then.
Right. I actually need to get my dice out. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's pretty good. What's my Arcana? +2. That is an 18.
18. Pretty good. Then, what attributes are you connecting?
I think we said I was gonna take Lazarus and give him the stamina of a Bosporan horse. I think that's
Gotcha.
what we agreed upon.
Mm-hmm. Then, with that, Lazarus, you feel your muscles slightly grow as you feel like more energy and power in your legs. Petros' magic is working.
Oh yeah, we're feeling good. All right, hop in, Petros. Unless you're already in.
Yep, we're all in.
Then I'm taking off.
Yeah, I think Chloe would say, "Giddy up!"
Don't make me come to a full stop at Mach speed.
Then, go ahead and make an athletics check for me, Lazarus, at advantage.
Sweet. Fuck.
Oh
That was
my
2
God.
2s. 2 2s. Can you believe that? What even is my athletics? That's gonna be a 12 because I'm gonna pump a flash of genius into that.
Gotcha. So, as you go across this landscape, let's be honest here. It's not easy to navigate this. And so, as you're moving along at these high rates of speed, you sometimes trip. The chariot behind you sometimes sidewinds left and right. Those of you who are on the chariot, you think you're gonna die. These are the longest few hours of your life as you constantly feel the chariot jump and leap, moving around. It's the worst when Lazarus, you encounter a forest and are like, well, I'm going too fast now. One way through. And as Lazarus heads through a forest, going at like 50 miles an hour, dodging trees, Clarion, you think it's the end. It must be. As you start to look green around the gills, but eventually, towards the end of the day, as all of you are breathing heavily, so heavily, looking around, Lazarus, as you kind of look at a map, you begin to come to a stop as in the distance, you can see the Aramale Hot Springs, a destination for people all across the nation of Zell who want to come here and relax. There are multiple different cabins and small hamlets littered around this place that is filled with geothermal activity. Very nice place. And at this point, you're on kind of a nearby, like, hill. And you would also be able to see there appears to be a fairly large contingent of fetusaries walking around this area. But most of you are just stumbling out of the chariot. As Lazarus, you're actually feeling quite good. The stamina of the Bosporan horse really helped in this regard. I need the rest of you to make Constitution saving throws, though.
So we saved Lazarus from this,
Yep.
but not ourselves. 19 for me.
16.
Very nice. Petros?
7.
7. Then
Oh no, Petros.
it is only Petros. As you crawl out of the chariot, you make sure that there is nothing in your stomach. And as you kind of look up, Lazarus, you kind of undo all the harnesses and you can see the condition that you've left your riders in.
Yeah, maybe a suspension would have been nice.
You think?
Ariad's face is actually turning green.
You see Minerva just, like, takes a knee and is just, like, attempting to get into better contact with the ground.
No, I'm not going to say that.
And I think Chloe would look at you and smile. Great job, Lazarus. You went really quickly. Thank you.
You feeling okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I think at this point as well, Leo has passed out and is just kind of lying face first, like on the grass itself. He is taken out. You can see his bird as well is like lying next to him, occasionally like giving a chirp or a tweet, but overall, just kind of fucked up.
Does he have like the ass up, face down?
Kinda.
While we're here, I think.
You can see Minerva looks up to you. What do you think? What's in that head of
I-
yours?
Uh, currently, I think that the yeet machine might have been the better idea.
Well, we can work on that for another trip. Right now we're here. Where do we think the gate is, or how
Well,
to get to it?
Did Zell tell us where it was at all? I don't remember.
Clarion was told Logic's puddle.
Ah, that's right. Logic's puddle. Yeah, I wrote that down.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, off to Logic's Puddle then, wherever
Yeah.
that is.
Right. Has anyone been here before or knows the way through these hot springs?
Would I have been here before? Probably not.
You would have
Maybe.
probably heard about it. It's a favorite spot of some of the nobility, these hot springs. So make a history check.
Okay.
Petros, you could probably. Actually, all of you have pretty good connections here. All of you can make history checks.
Yay.
East.
Different
Dude, can I
DCs,
roll
but.
like any worse?
That's not great.
Oh, what the
18.
fuck? I didn't realize my history was so high. 18.
I got a 19.
History is intelligence based, so
Gotcha.
It's a 5. I'm probably not great.
Yeah, what did Clarion get?
8.
8. Clarion and Faustus don't really have an idea. Um,
My
Lazarus,
ass has not been here.
yeah. Lazarus and Petros, specifically you, Petros, um, you generally remember that the hot springs themselves are along kind of the foothills of the mountains, and you vaguely remember Logic's Puddle being along kind of one of the western hiking trails, kind of a tourist destination for people. So, you think if you were to find one of those trails and follow it, you would probably be able to get to it eventually. It's kind of
Okay.
like if the Grand Canyon held a massive alien spaceship below it. Like everyone's looking
Think
at
it
like,
doesn't?
oh, look, the Grand
I was
Canyon.
gonna say, like, you talk about it like it, it doesn't.
I mean, they might be listening.
Yeah, it's the real Area 51. It's under the Grand Canyon. Yeah. Petros will relay this to the others. So, if we go, I don't know exactly where, but somewhere along the western side, along one of the trails, probably have a good chance of finding it.
Ah, Western Trails. I think I came here with Carson once when we were in college, researching all the puddles. I'm not a huge fan of the hot springs. They taste weird.
You can see Minerva looks at you. You tasted them?
Scientific research.
They're full of bacteria.
That's probably why they didn't taste very good.
Were you an Aether Soul at the time?
No.
How did you live?
Bed rest. A lot of it.
I don't.
I had Carson take my final for me.
Did he pass?
Well, no. It's just because he's not smarter than me.
You can see Minerva will nod. One day, I will need to get you to a tavern, and you'll need to tell me about your life, because what the fuck are you?
To be continued. Let's go find a hot spring.
Yep, that's about the reaction I expected. And Minerva's gonna go over and scoop up Leo, like, over her shoulder, kind of like fireman style carry, as he is still zonked. But who is leading the investigation to try and find the trail in the puddle?
Uh, since I have a general idea, I guess Petros will.
Cool. Then make an investigation check with an extra d4.
Oh boy. I'm really good at investigation.
Please don't turn this into bad luck, Chris.
Oh no, this is a good one. That is a 24.
24? Well, okay. Look, the luck is turning around. And as you begin to make your way through this area, dodging fetusaries and generally keeping to yourselves, you find Petros some trail signs and begin to follow them. And eventually, you come to kind of this overlook, and you see below, maybe 20, 30 feet down, amongst some rocks, a normal looking puddle of water. It is not very big, maybe 4 or 5 feet across, with shimmering blue cyan water. It doesn't even appear to be hot, really. But as you kind of look at it, there are signs around this place talking about Logic's Puddle. And it's more of a joke, the signs say, because the puddle itself goes 2.3 miles down. Very, very deep. To the point where, according to the records that they have here, no one has ever successfully reached the bottom of the puddle. And for that reason, they have outlawed diving in the puddle. But here it is. And at this point, it's like 8 o'clock at night, so it's beginning to get darker out. But you've reached this location.
Perfect.
Nice.
What's the wager that we need to get to the bottom of a puddle?
Well, I'm out of charges, but I was going to say I could give you the lung capacity of, like, I don't know, something
Fish.
with large lung capacity. And you could just hold your breath basically forever.
Do I have a spell for this?
Does someone want to polymorph me into a whale?
A whale!
A
Whale?
whale?
It's a 5-foot puddle!
A small whale.
Dude, listen to yourself. A small whale.
Small
Just
whale.
repeat that out loud a few times and reconsider your
Small
actions.
whale.
Like an
There's
orca.
small whales out there.
There's none that are 5 foot! That's shorter than me!
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on.
There's not.
Smallest whale.
There's no way we're
The
looking this
dwarf
up.
sperm whale. Length 7.1 feet. As an adult, 80 whale.
You know, whales still have to breathe air, right?
Yeah, but they can go for a while.
You could have picked an actual aquatic animal.
Yeah, I realized that after I said it. I was like, I probably should have just picked like a fucking shark or something, but I'm still picking too large of an animal. I took like a fucking fish.
Goldfish.
Yeah. Goldfish head ass, yeah.
Salmon.
Okay, but actually, does anyone want to polymorph me into a fish?
Well, that gets one of us down there.
I think at this point Minerva would also chime in. So, if this puddle is more than 2 miles down, the pressure is going to be immense as well.
Yeah.
will be very deep. And even most whales don't dive to depths that far down.
And we're still assuming it's at the bottom of the puddle.
That's true. So we'd have to prepare for offshoots here or there.
Well, we made a diving bell that one time between,
I'm gonna side eye
between
the
layers in
fuck
the.
out of Faustus.
Well, we can dive between the cosmic stack. I'm sure we can dive under some water.
You got a fucking diving bell in your back pocket. You know how long that's gonna take?
Well, like I said, it's a simple one.
A simple diving bell is still a giant piece of metal that needs to be crafted.
At this point as well, you hear a voice say, excuse me, as a fetusary would begin to approach all of you. So sorry, everybody, but the trail is getting dark. We're trying to make sure everybody doesn't get lost tonight.
Oh,
You all seem like tourists, so is there a lodge or a place that you're staying? I would be more than happy to escort you back.
uh, we have a place we're staying. We just need to figure out a few things first. We know our way back, so you don't have to worry about us.
Right. Can I help you with anything?
Uh, no, it's kind of personal information that we're dealing with. There's a lot of things going on with some of us.
Uh, okay. Well, look, these springs can, be rather dangerous. This one here, this puddle, it goes very far down. It has been known to claim the lives of some people. You can do whatever it is you want. I feel more comfortable if I was here to make sure that nothing happened. Better to be safe than sorry.
Petros will give a quick glance to the others, as if you got anything else.
Um, is this the only fetusary near here?
Seems to be, yeah. He just
Okay.
was patrolling the trail and was coming along to make sure you guys didn't need any help.
Okay. Really, we're just standing here talking, honestly. We'll head on our way momentarily. Thank you for the help, though.
Of course, I'm just gonna be nearby. I mean, look, we've had some um, things happening on the trail recently, so I wouldn't be able to live with myself if something happened to you just after I left.
Things have been happening?
Here and there, yes, unfortunately.
Is it... Do you know anything about it, or like...
Oh, I mean, there's look, if again about a year back, some monstrous business up in Gressis. We've had some fits of low magic in this region, so trying to be careful there. And of course, the surgeon that's about is definitely cause for concern.
The surgeon?
Yes, the serial killer.
Oh. And I'm guessing we'd never heard about this before.
No.
Right? Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
They've been around here?
Yep, they've been operating here. Maybe have gone more northward into the Gortal region, but again, trying to be more safe than sorry. Don't worry though. Despite me being a bit older, I am more than capable of making sure that anyone who crosses here is safe.
Thank you very much. That puts me at ease.
What's your name, sir?
Hold on. I'm blanking on every name I've ever had. Oh,
Just use your real name.
my
Clarion.
name's John. My name's John.
John?
Yeah.
Ah, very well. I'm Fiduciary Derola.
Pleasure to meet you. Yeah. We'll be on our way shortly. Thank you for checking in, though.
All right, don't worry. I'll give you your privacy. I'll just be over here. I'm not even here. And Fiduciary Derola is going to go and give you guys a good 50, 60 feet of space, but it's just going to be nearby, making sure that nothing happens to you.
Nice guy.
Nice guy.
Anyone able to read his mind?
I mean, I could. I don't really want to. Because if he makes the save, it's not going to be great. See, that's within 30. I'd have to be within 30 feet of him as well. All right. What do we want to do? Head off,
Well-
sneak back, or just go for it?
Go for it. Go for it. Just swim 2 miles with no oxygen in him.
I mean, we're already a day behind since, the chariot thing. So
We don't need to rush this.
it's true.
We need to do this right. So we could head off, come back in the morning or later tonight.
Only problem with
Maybe
waiting is there's gonna be more people around here. More
Not at
tension.
night.
I mean,
Watch
like
out for
if
the
we come
surgeon.
back.
Yes,
I can
that is-
handle the surgeon.
Please don't.
What we
ever
should
say
really
that
be
again.
worried about is making me into a sturgeon so that I can go underwater.
I should hit you.
Oh,
I should shoot you straight in the fucking
When I
kneecap.
get
you
you,
already
Eli.
did.
That hurt my soul. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming none of us have a spell of water breathing.
Nope. I could make rebreathers. Rebreathers aren't too complex. I just wouldn't be able to
pressure
make
is
them
the
all right
problem.
now. Well, could
Yeah.
you hold your breath for 2 miles?
I mean, I can. Well, it depends on how fast I can get down, but I could turn into something that breathes underwater for a minute 3 times.
2 miles is a pretty good amount of water.
Yeah.
I think I might be able to get us down there, potentially.
Oh yeah.
Also,
I could try and get a spell for water breathing.
what do you mean get a spell?
Craft it, learn it.
I mean,
How long would that take?
I mean, it shouldn't be too long. I think. Maybe.
Well, I don't think any of us have any better ideas.
Well, even if we can't breathe underwater, Minerva's right that not even most fish or whales can go that deep.
I'll just have to add it into the spell. It'll be fine.
Okay.
And I'll see what I can do. And Chloe is going to go sit down next to the water and like open up a spell book in front of her spell book, flip to what appears to be an empty page, and it's almost like she is beginning to like meditate.
Mm,
I'm gonna pull everyone to the side, away from Chloe. I don't like this.
Well,
yeah.
if we can't come up with anything else, we could just leave and come back at a later time, so that gives us some time to figure something out.
Time is not exactly a luxury, but I suppose you are right, Clarion. We shouldn't rush this.
Yeah.
If you were to dig
What is with
next
you and
to
digging?
That would take much longer. That'd be much more noticeable.
Give me the digging capabilities of a mole.
polymorph me into a mole.
Yo, why are we cooking with that? Hold up.
There are such things as dire badgers. I mean,
What is that?
it's a big badger. Haven't you heard of a dire
Okay.
wolf?
You know what? I'm not even gonna entertain this. You're just gonna yell at me for being an idiot,
I'm
being the smartest
sorry.
person.
I don't like what's going on with Chloe either.
Well,
It
Minerva,
is
how much damage could we do with a dire badger?
getting through the dirt would be easy enough. Hardened stone, it would still take time. And that's if we don't hit an underground aquifer.
Yeah.
These hot springs, there's more water than is just at the surface, obviously.
I have an idea, but it would indeed take some time. I don't know how much time. Especially if I got help. I'll be looking around at you.
What's the idea?
A big ball. I mean, I know we only have 5 feet of room to work with. Almost like what Faustus said, a diving bell. It'd be weighted to get us down to the bottom. Wouldn't be as weighted and as big or as heavy. But if I can make some sort of sphere, a resilient sphere, if you will, that can withstand the pressure of the water, oxygen shouldn't be that big of an issue, especially if we're out of the ball in a decent amount of time.
Could work as long as there's points where we catch. Are you thinking about a resilient sphere spell?
That was the idea, yes, the basis.
I mean, we'd have to get it right, and it would maybe need to be altered in certain ways. I don't know how much time that would take. Underwater caves like this, they're usually irregular. So if we get stuck, I'm guessing there would not be a way to open the sphere and get us unstuck or to manipulate its dimensions.
I could put some sort of propulsion device, like a really small one. I mean, my legs allow me to fly. I might be able to make a micro propulsion device. Just a small little boost in any direction. Almost like a thruster.
A thruster, Question, how strong are your legs?
I mean, are you talking about like durability?
Yes.
I mean, I think they're pretty strong. They carry me. I weigh like uber weight.
Right. Why not just have your mechanical legs poking out the top of the sphere?
Are you asking me to take my legs off, or are you asking me to stick my legs out?
No, just stick your legs out.
I guess we could do that.
I wouldn't say for you to take your legs off, obviously.
Looks so goofy. But that's my idea.
Well, it's not a bad one. I don't mind it. But at this point, I think, Clarion, you would see that Chloe has stood up and has begun walking back over to all of you. Okay, I think I got something.
Okay.
Should be able to give us the ability to breathe underwater for 24 hours. And if I use a bit more energy, it should be able to shield us from the pressure.
24 hours.
Mm-hmm. You'll have to give me 10 minutes to cast it, but afterward, we should be good.
Right. Uh, we can call that plan A and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even plan B.
Maybe plan B. Why plan B?
I push Clarion.
What? Push me for?
Yeah.
Curse of leadership.
Oh, I hate. Okay. Lazarus also came up with an idea for a spear that would help us get down there really quickly. Like to
Okay.
traverse the depths, and then if we get down there and it's still underwater or there's not a like air cave, we can use your spell to move around and actually do what we need to do.
Okay. Sure, that's fine.
Because his idea will drop us really fast, but it's not maintainable underwater for too long.
Right. Yeah, okay. Whatever you guys think is best.
Can I roll an insight check to see how she's feeling?
Sure.
Because this is not sounding good. Oh, what's my insight? 21.
21? Come over to side 1 with me.
Oh, great. Okay.
Ah,
Hello.
Hello. So as you, at this point, are looking at Chloe, she seems to be taking in different amount of information than the rest. You don't think that she is, like, mad that her plan isn't being, like, chosen, but she just seems very nervous about Lazarus. And maybe there are some other things on her nerves too.
Nervous about Lazarus and maybe some other things.
Yep. But back to Maine.
All good news, I'm sure.
All good
Okay.
news. The best of news, even.
Thanks.
Best news. Okay. Lazarus, how long do you think it'll take you to get this ready?
Definitely no more than a day. Maybe even only a couple hours. I don't know. I've never done something like this before. Why do you guys ask me that?
Then we'll probably have to get off the trail.
Yeah.
Watch out for the surgeon. I'm gonna nudge Faustus.
Ooh.
Please stop saying its name.
Is it the boogeyman?
No,
It's
but
like,
names draw powerful things, and I don't know what it is, so please stop.
But the longer we wait, the worse things might get. We should go now.
Right. To the woods.
How quickly can you start going down, Lazarus? Quickly?
I mean, I can fly at 40 feet per second. I don't know if that applies to this thruster speed underwater.
It'd probably be halved. Well, actually, due to the depth and the falling, maybe double. So, 80 feet
Shit, okay.
every 60 seconds.
Every 6 seconds?
Mhm.
It's pretty good then.
Can you make the sphere now?
I would like to.
Okay, then let's do it.
To the laboratory. Let's not open it right here, though.
You can.
Did you say 80 feet every 6 seconds?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
At this point, like the fetusary, Derola is coming back. Hey, really though, it's
Yeah.
it is getting dark. It's time to get off the trail.
Yep. We're coming. Thank you for being patient.
Of course. At this point, like Chloe is looking at you. We don't have time, Clarion.
He'll go through the earring, because I think she has the earring, right?
Mhm.
It's okay, Chloe. Circle back. We'll let Lazarus do his thing. And to Lazarus, he'll say, Lazarus, while we're walking, maybe go invisible or dip into your thing or something. I don't know. Or maybe after he's left.
Okay.
Because he's going to walk us back, right?
Yeah.
How far up is this?
It's probably about a mile or two.
Okay. So we
Um,
could probably make it back pretty quick.
However, I'd like Petros and Faustus to make insight checks for me, real quick.
Oh boy.
Insight check.
That guy's the surgeon.
No.
I shoot him in the... No.
Marcus, no!
Marcus, no! Not again!
That's
Bang.
28.
28. Okay. Then
15. Not as good.
Petros, as you look over, Chloe seems to be eyeing this fetusary, and you think her hands are twitching, like she's getting ready to do something. And based on like these small bursts of low magic, you gather that she's probably not going to try and kill him. He might be teleported in a few moments if you let Chloe, let's say, enact her plan.
Okay.
What are you doing, Petros?
Petros will walk up to Chloe and he'll say, it's alright, Chloe. Once Lazarus makes his thing, we'll be down there in no time. And Petros, in the meantime, we can go back and you making plans better. Petros will reach up his hand as if to like grab hers
Mm-hmm.
so that they can walk together.
Make a persuasion check.
A persuasion, oh boy. That is an 18.
Then, in this moment, Chloe kind of lets out some breath and she'll nod and she'll take your hand. Situation diffused, Petros.
Nice.
And will all of you be led back then by this fetusary?
Yep.
I was gonna step out, right?
Wait till he's gone.
Okay.
Just stay with us, honestly. We'll get back to it. It's fine. We have time.
Gotcha. Then, about midnight, you get off the trail. The fetusary drops you off at a small grouping of like lodges and cabins you say you're staying at. And as he walks off, you are alone once again.
All right, Lazarus. How long do you think you'll make this? It'll take you to make this.
Why do you ask me that? I can't give an estimate. I don't know. I've done something like this before.
Well, then we'll go find a, like out of the way place to hide out, I guess, and you can do that.
Well, are you trying to prep a resilient sphere spell?
I assume that's what we were doing. We were making some sort of sphere that I could stick my legs out of.
Yeah. I mean, it's on your artificer spell list.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Autoluke's resilient sphere.
I would have to unprep something. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I still would have to unprep something.
Correct.
That takes
Let's
a long
see.
rest, right?
Yep, a long rest, so 8 hours.
Okay.
Is that what you guys are wishing to do?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Alright. Then, at least for this, you can take all of you another long rest as we pick up at 8 a.m. The sun is rising at this point. Chloe seems to be a little more agitated in the morning, though, as she is pacing around when all of you wake up. And Lazarus, as you were finalizing the components for this resilient sphere device that you have been constructing in the night, Chloe's been pacing for about 2 hours before everyone else wakes up.
I'll stick my head out. Chloe,
Hmm?
you all right?
Something's wrong. It's wrong. And she's just pacing back and forth.
Well, what's wrong?
I don't know. It's just something below. It's maybe we're too late.
Shit, usually Clary does this. I'm bad at this. I'm sure it's fine, Chloe. I mean, yeah. Oh, fuck. How do the people do this? I mean, oh my gosh, dude, why am I so bad at this? I mean, last time we were near one of the gates, it was causing problems, right?
It's like that, but it's I don't. Things are settling more, and it's not me. I don't know. I don't understand.
Well, pacing in circles is only going to tire you out. You've been doing this for
I have?
maybe, yeah. I mean, for a couple hours. Maybe come sit down. We can have some coffee.
You can see at this point, like, Chloe will frown. I'd really like coffee, but I can't drink it anymore.
Why not?
It's part of the deals that I made with the sovereigns to get everyone back. They knew how much I liked it.
Well, maybe we can try a new drink. You ever have tea before?
I can't have any hot drink.
You know, right before we left Iverdal, there was this really great barista. She put ice in my coffee. It's crazy. You want to try that?
It's still coffee, Lazarus.
It's not hot.
The deal was thorough. Besides, I don't want a devil to come back around as they see me trying to squirm out of the deal. I can't lose all of you.
I wish you told me more about those deals earlier.
There's nothing that can be done.
Yet?
No, you're not going to put yourself and everyone else at risk for this.
I didn't say anything about the others.
You will be putting the others at risk.
Chloe, you risked a lot to bring us back. Why won't you do the same for you?
Because you were all gone. I'm still here. I had to give something up. But it's not like I'm broken or anything.
Chloe, you gave up a lot of what made you, you. Are you still here?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not trying to upset you, Chloe. But you're different now. And don't think less of you or anything. You're still my coffee buddy, even though we can't have coffee. But you fought for us. You should let us fight for you. We care about you, Chloe.
I don't... I'm sorry, I don't know how to take that.
This is why I let Claria do this.
Okay, yeah, maybe. It's... You wouldn't let me fight when it mattered. I was left to fight Love Day, protect people, and then all of you died. I'm not gonna let that happen again. Not with all of this. Yeah. Maybe I gave up a lot. But I'm better now. Stronger. My spell, it was ready much quicker than whatever you're doing.
Power comes at a price, Chloe. I would know. I lost myself to it. You were there.
I was.
Would you say that person was Lazarus Stark?
I don't even know who Lazarus Stark even is. Sometimes.
I suppose that makes two of us. What do I know? Die.
You did. You did die. You were gone, all of you were. And then, when people came back, they weren't the same. I can't let that happen again. I have to protect all of you.
I think we should go get the others. Time is of the essence.
Fine. Okay. And Chloe is going to go and wake up the others. And she kind of jostles Faustus and Petros and Clarion awake, and Leo too, saying, Lazarus is done. We need to get going.
All right, let's go.
Gotcha. Then, Lazarus, with the sphere spell and the device that you used to cast it complete, are all of you backtracking to the puddle?
Yeah.
Guess so.
All right. And I think all of you would notice that Chloe would be walking more towards the front, putting some space between her and probably most of you would think the group, but I think Petros, with your insight, her and Lazarus at the moment.
Understandable.
But at this point, you all go ahead and reach Logic's puddle once again. And what are you doing, Lazarus?
I guess we enact the plan. All right, everyone. Wait, no. I should probably be in the water when we cast it.
Gotcha.
Or...
Yep.
Okay, then.
So all of you are getting in the water?
Yeah.
Making sure there's nobody about, then yeah.
As you're here looking at the puddle, there are people. At this point, it's about 10 a.m. and people are making their way down the hiking trail through the hot springs. You're not under cover of darkness anymore.
How many of us can we make invisible again?
I think technically everybody, if you're
Yeah.
willing to spend spell slots.
I mean, I could also do the thing with my Torvian where I put like a perception field almost around us. I think for however many people there are right now, that's not too difficult. Should we try that? Or do you want to just cast it?
No, I think the less people that know we're here.
Do you want more people to spend spell slots, or do you want...
Man,
Because I can cast greater invisibility on one person.
I have it on my. I could put it on myself. It is concentration, and the sphere is concentration.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'll just do the Torvian thing. That works, right, Colin? We'll just use
Willing to
that.
spend spell slots, yeah.
Yeah. What level spell slot would I need to spend?
Uh, probably 5,
Fifth?
5th, yeah.
Okay. I'll spend a 5th level and the use of my Torvian and then make us invisible.
Gotcha.
Or perceptive.
Invisible, yeah.
Unperceived, yeah. Alright, let's go. Down, down, down we go.
Cool. So, Lazarus, I'm gonna need you to make an Arcana check, as you will be attempting to alter the way the sphere works in order to.
No shot.
Hmm?
I just rolled another nat one.
Bruh.
Okay. As you activate it, the resilient sphere, with the actual, it's going to do the actual wording of the spell then,
Oh no.
which is
That sucks.
it will only capture you, a creature of size larger or smaller in the sphere, as everyone else will be like forcibly shunted out. Luckily, based on Clarion's field, he's able to keep you still invisible. It does not work though.
Well, I have another spell slot, so I can cast it again, right?
Yep, it would be a 4th level spell slot that you need to burn
Yep.
for that.
Oh boy, that's 2 then. All right, let's try that again. Am I allowed to?
You are able to try that again, yes.
Okay, I only get one more shot at this. Okay, that's a 25.
25. And as you take another shot, at this point the sphere is able to encapsulate everyone there. You burn through the power, and I think probably Faustus, like Chloe is invisible, but you would feel her just kind of like bouncing up and down next to you. Definitely a little nervous as the sphere activates the second time, and all of you feel yourselves beginning to drop, sinking down and down, deeper and deeper. The light from the surface, it begins to fade as all around you becomes water, murk, and darkness. The deeper you go, the more silent it becomes. You are entering a space that was not meant for people. Occasionally, Lazarus, you feel the sides of the resilient sphere bumping, moving back and forth, back and forth. And as it begins to plunge and fall, resilient sphere lasts for 1 minute. That is what the spell does. So, as you are going, you're keeping track, Lazarus, as time continues to pass here in the sphere. Down, down, down. Are you attempting to spend more spell slots to buy more time for the sphere? Because you will not reach where you need to go with only a minute.
Well, I don't have any more 4th level spell slots. Would I have to expend like the other ones?
Likely, yes.
I will be willing to do that, yes.
Okay. Then, at this point, make another Arcana check, and that will determine the overall total of spell slots you need to spend.
Oh boy. No shot. That's the third
fuck.
one. That's the third one. You know how statistically improbable that is?
Oh my god.
All of them. All of them. Take all the spell slots.
Yeah, it's gonna require all of them for that.
Okay.
You're burning through everything you got Lazarus to keep this going. At this point, the invisibility fades as all of you are here in a little bit of darkness as Minerva casts a light spell so that all of you can see. But there is definite strain on Lazarus here as you all continue to dive deeper and deeper. Clarion, Petros, Faustus, you can see at times little cracks beginning to form on the outside of the resilient sphere. Lazarus sending more and more power and energy to try to patch everything up. But this was a risky plan. The risks are coming home to roost. Especially because, Faustus, you look down in the gloom below as you begin to go through the murk. You're about probably 2 miles down now. And blocking the descent, a collection of random scraps of metal have been welded together that block any further descent down in the puddle. And all of you watch as now the resilient sphere doom, hits like the bottom of it. As Lazarus, you are there. You think you maybe have 10 seconds left that you've bought with all your spell slots, but you're gonna have to somehow, some way get through this metal, else this bubble's gonna pop.
How so have we manipulated this spell? Like, things... I know the original spell, nothing can go...
Your legs can go through. That's the manipulation, and to make it smaller and fit people inside. That's a lot of manipulation. So that is the circumstances. Everything else about the spell, intact.
Okay, well, if only my legs can go... Minerva. This is a terrible idea. I love this, though. Does Minerva have heat metal?
Looking at Minerva's sheet, let me pull this up. I believe she does. She does.
And you don't need to touch anything for heat metal, right? You can see it?
Yep.
I guess I will quickly tell Minerva to heat up the metal, and I'm just stomping away at it.
Okay. Then Minerva will nod, cast heat metal on, of course, the scrap metal, and then you're just going full tilt in trying to get through?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm the only one that can put anything through the barrier, yeah.
All right, make an athletics check at advantage due to the heat metal and the pressure down here.
Right. Oh, that's 25. Or, yeah, I'll use a flash of genius to get a 20.
25, okay. Then, as you stomp through, all of you watch as this barricade cracks open, and quickly you watch this sphere descend. Clarion, Faustus, Petros, there were bodies floating just below this place. As you enter into a bit of water that appears to have been pressurized against the powers of the Logic's puddle, the immense pressure above. These bodies are of 2 dead fetusaries, now being sucked out and crushed by the pressure bearing down on this space below. Looking at them, Petros, with the tools that they have, and Faustus, as you see their hands still clutching what appears to be magic stones of some kind that still cause water to steam and boil around them, it looks like these 2 fetusaries gave their lives to construct this barrier, to weld it, to keep this place shut. And as Lazarus, you go down, you can see to the left along this underwater cave a portion that curves upward, almost like an entry point, a tunnel of some sort. You have but seconds left. Are you breaching the sphere there?
Yes.
Okay. As you do so, then, all of you feel the sphere itself burst. And as it does, in this moment, you pop up in a small room, like a decompression room of some sort. Probably a base, a place under this water where the Fetusaries were, where the Vitality Gate might be. And as you all look around, you would be able to see on the far wall, kind of propped up against the side, there is a Fetusary. And as you look at them, they are dead. They have a spear shoved through their heart, blood leaking out of their mouth, coating the front of their noble armor. Something has happened here.
Great.
You don't know what, but you can see as Chloe looks around, she takes a few deep breaths. We gotta get going, guys.
Yeah. Let's go.
And it is here where we will end our session for today.
Yeah.
Yay.
As we will pick up next time with the exploration of what's at the bottom of Logic's puddle.
Indeed.
Well, all of my spell slots are gone. I'm spent, gentlemen. I only have a gun. That's okay. That's all I need.
He just needs a gun.
This ain't any ordinary gun.
Hey, it knocked Faustus flat on his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all that we need. Oh, man. Connor, your luck today.
Terrible. Dude, did you notice that when I rolled that advantage for the athletics check, it was another nat 1?
I saw.
That was 4. 4 in one session.
Uh-huh.
It's actually crazy.
Yeah,
That is kind of tragic.
What, like, Native American graveyard did you desecrate since since you last
I guess
played?
I guess it was like preemptive because they knew that Chloe conversation was going to go south. So like you're going to get all the bad luck, right?
Oh, that Chloe conversation.
8 charisma, gentlemen. 8 charisma.
Yeah. What happened to Lazarus? What happened to him?
8 charisma. I can't talk to people. That's why I said Clarion does that.
Just in the earring. Clarion, help. Clarion.
Help me. Help.
What?
Clarion just having nice dreams. Like, it's gonna be such a good day today.
Well, it didn't help that Lazarus is a stubborn person and Chloe is becoming more stubborn. So it's like 2 stubborn people clashing heads.
Yeah. There is that.
Well, also, you're just really bad at talking to people.
I know. That's the point.
You play it so well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Truly a Shakespearean actor.